Emily, it's Tess. I am talking to you while I'm walking up our mountain. See that? See that? It's beautiful. Just because I had something that I saw that I wanted to tell you about. So I don't know if you get USA channel or not, but it's this a TV channel that has a whole bunch of really good shows. I love their shows, but also on Mondays they have this special programming type thing. Every Monday they play WWE Raw, which is wrestling. If you're anything like me, you're thinking wrestling? You made a video about wrestling. The short answer is yes, and I'll tell you why. So last night I'm sitting in my room just hanging out reading Shakespeare, and Emma called me from downstairs and says, "Hey Tess, come here, you gotta see this." I'm like, "What is it, Emma?" She's like, "Wrestling." So I go downstairs going, okay, well, you know what, I'll watch wrestling. I'll watch it for, you know, a minute or two, a couple minutes maybe, just so I can see what Emma's fussing about. Oh my God. Wrestlers are my new favorite people in the entire world. But let me clarify. By wrestling, I mean the WWE wrestlers, not just any wrestlers. I don't. The reason that I love the WWE wrestlers so much is because when they are wrestling, it's one huge stage fight. And you know what stage fighting is. It's where, like, I pretend to hit you and you move your head and it looks like I really hit you for everyone else that doesn't know that we're stage fighting. I mean, it looks real enough, all right? I mean, I will give it that. I was watching, I was like, Emma, I don't understand why you're so excited about this. Oh, they're not, oh wow. But seriously, the wrestling that they did was a whole bunch of slamming the ground with your foot while using your hand to make it look like you're doing some real pain. Meaning there'd be this great big bang, but the guy would be fine. And probably I could have even believed to a certain extent that they really were getting hit, even given that there was no blood, except for the fact that some of the moves they were doing that were supposed to be painful just kind of looked like normal. For example, there was this guy that was supposed to be like twisting the other guy's arm, but all he was doing was just holding it out for me. He was just holding it. There was no pressure or anything. I saw it. Another example, he was supposed to be twisting the guy's leg, you know, like holding him up by his leg, except the leg was just bent at the knee. And that was it. Like, it wasn't like bent hyperextension or anything. It was just bent at the knee like you would normally bend your knee. At one point, there was, the one guy had just had his leg twisted, and he was trying to go and tag his teammate, and the other guy was also trying to tag his teammate. So they're both reaching, they're both lying on the ground, reaching, and they look so much in pain and so desperate, and they both happen to tag their teammate's hand at the exact same second, with the exact same movement, with the exact same amount of energy. And the two guys jump in the ring, and they happen to do the same exact move at the same exact time. And, you know, it was kind of like, how unexpected. That was sarcasm. And on top of that, the expressions of pain that they were supposed to be having didn't even look like they were in that much pain. I mean, it looked like maybe they, like, forgot to do their homework or something. They're like, and like, ugh, and that was it. That was the extent. I'm not even kidding. And so even though I only saw the last 4 minutes of this huge 2-hour wrestling event, I'm pretty certain that the wrestling they do is all choreographed. It's one huge choreographed thing. Which is why I'm so excited. I mean, I've learned 1 or 2 stage fighting moves, and I kind of know the basics of punching even though I've never actually done it, so maybe you wouldn't want to practice with me. But I'm pretty sure that we could learn how to do this, and we could be really awesome at it. So it was this realization that I wanted to share with you. I think we should become WWE wrestlers. That last comment wasn't a joke. I really do think we should become WWE wrestlers. Video number whatever the next one is should be about wrestling. Correction, should be us wrestling. I think it's time to invest in a wrestling ring. So yeah, that's my video. That was kind of all I really had to say. I just wanted to share that with you. And yeah, I will put up my video on Friday. Hoo hoo hoo. So when we come on walks to go up the mountain, we usually take our dog Moonshine with us. That's Moonshine, right there. You see her? You see Moonshine? Yeah, doggy. Because, you know, it's safer, safety in numbers, and Moonshine's a dog, and all that good stuff. Anyway, so when we go on walk at the mountain, we figure, you know what, it's a hot day, or usually it's hot, and so what we'll do is we'll take some water with us. We'll take a water bottle, and we'll take a bowl to put the water in for the dog. See, look, wait, right there, right there. That's the water bowl with the water in it. See, look, water. Okay, so I did that. I brought the water bowl up, I brought the water, I figure, okay, Moonshine, you can have some water right now. And she was like, okay, Tess. And instead of eating the water, she decided to eat the grass instead. So I've come to the conclusion that dogs are silly. The end.